Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So yesterday for me and a week and a day I believe for you guys by the time you're watching this, by the time the video comes out, I don't know when you're watching it, Minecraft Dungeons came out and it is an absolutely amazing game. I am loving it like most other people, and there are many different mobs in Minecraft Dungeons, one of them including the Redstone Monstrosity, and that mob really caught my attention. It is, I believe, the first redstone related mob that came to Minecraft, them and the redstone golems. And so today, I am planning on building a big version, huge version of the redstone monstrosity and filling it with dumb redstone contraptions within it, like contraptions that have nothing to do with like actual things. Most of them will not be useful. Maybe I'm gonna put in a door in there or two. I can make it like a roller coaster, maybe sort of like a ride. Maybe it'll like spit you out in the end or something. But yeah, so let's kick this video off with a time lapse. I don't know why I struggle to say that. Boy, did that take long. This build took the whole day to make. I didn't think it was gonna take that long. I made a few mistakes, as you might have seen in the time lapse. I did this whole bottom part of the arm wrong and had to redo it, and it took very long. Now, as you can see, I have textured everything except the back, because the texturing was taking way too long, and I think I made the right decision. We're not even gonna look at the back at all, basically. But look at this. These textures, when you're up close, you look a bit weird. Though when you're far, makes the build look a lot better. I don't know if you might have seen from the time lapse, it was looking very plain. And these textures, this is very subtle, for example, but it does give it a bit more, more things to look at, I guess. Even before, it was just like the only thing you could focus on was face. Now, by adding the textures, you can focus on face and not get bored so fast that you're just gonna turn away. So I really like that. Now, I want to make an entrance to this thing. I don't know if I should make the entrance through the mouth, maybe? you know, over here, and then start right over here, but then going down to my feet when I'm gonna be adding redstone contraptions, because I'm gonna be adding them everywhere. So I don't know where to go. Yeah, so rare in spectator mode now. If you see, we have a lot of room to work with. Over here, I can make maybe a minecart rail going around the whole thing, but for example, this area, it'll be hard. Alright, so the first thing we need to do, I think, is the entrance. I don't want to do the mouth, because then that means we're going to have a button over here or something. And this redstone indicates my spawn point, so this is where I spawn. But maybe we can use the fact that if you walk over it, it shines. No, and that can be detected with the the observer. And maybe we can make it this foot, the entrance. So we can have a few pistons that are underground just retract, removing these 2 blocks. And I have no idea how we're gonna remove these ones. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the gravel and then just have a double piston extender over here that will extend these 2 blocks. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, I think it's ready. So if we just walk over this. Okay, attempt number 2. This one worked. This one did not. Why did this one not work? Oh, okay, I might have forgotten to remove a few blocks over here. Now, when this shuts off, that should power again and close the foot. So I'm gonna wait. Yes, it worked. Okay, perfect. So see now, oh wow, this lighting is bad. Why did I put my lighting on fast? Let's just not hold it. So now when we do this, it should open, let us in, and we can do our stuff. And it's barely noticeable that the door's here. Okay, so this is what I've got. I don't think we can fit many redstone contraptions in here, many redstone stuff. Although maybe a few stuff, going around over here around the area. But look at this, alright? Oh, okay. Hold on, I need to yeah, I don't know why this works like that, but if we grab over here, we put our minecart, press this button, takes us up here, whoop, up through here, and then all the way over here. Look at that. That is so cool. Okay, I think I got it. So if we go, oh, hold on, never mind, I don't think I got it. Okay, now I think it's ready. If I go near it, you can hear there's a ton of action going on inside, and that is because this is the redstone monstrosity after all. It needs to be monstrous what's inside it. So if we go over that redstone dust, we get a view inside. Here is what's happening. Everything is basically being powered by that, by this detector rail that's happening. And I want to add a few more things, but I don't know if we're gonna mess things up like that. Yeah, see? I did the brain. So as you can see, it's made of redstone blocks, pistons, redstone blocks, and shoulders. So the redstone blocks process information. All the information is actually stored in shoulders. Alright guys, I have the second leg done. So the second leg focuses on like water elevators and stuff. So as you can see, I decorated this a bit more. We have this redstone block that gets activated, this whole thing moves, and there's a million things going on. They're all for nothing, just for our entertainment. So now, let me show you this, alright? So this is what's happening. Oh, okay, I just fell off. So might have to get stuck. Okay. So I'm gonna... There we go. Alright. So there's a water elevator over here that the items travel up. they go through here, through the ice. They go down, they get picked up by the hopper minecart, to the dispenser again. I'm sorry if I'm screaming. It's just because I can't hear anything. I don't know if you can. But I imagine you guys can hear the same thing as I am, right? So then, these things, they get sent upward, and then back around. It's just moving around. Then there's this clock over here doing absolutely nothing. And then we have this clock over here doing also nothing. It's just powering all these pistons that are lighting up all the way up. This thing being powered over here. And then the actual useful stuff is what transports us. So let me show you. We hop in the minecart, we go forward, bump into that block, go down, go back up, get pushed eventually, and then we make our way back up. And we just got back down because we haven't done that part yet. Alright, so here's the first prototype. I don't know if it's gonna reach all the way over here though. And yes, I lowered the volume because I was listening to the older clip and I saw that you can barely hear my voice, so I'm sorry if the whole video so far was like that. But oh, okay, we need to water source it. That hit here. That hit right there, didn't it? Oh wow, that can land up here. What if I put like a roof somewhere so it hits before fully falling? Where'd it go? Wait, what? Okay, we'll try that. I think that can work. Okay, the second machine is fully constructed, although I don't know if we're gonna fit another one. We actually might. Okay. Gonna waterlog this. It's gonna fly up into that one. Fly up into that one. Oh, I love this. This is so cool. Oh, how cool is this? Oh. Where'd it go? Oh, it glitched. Okay, yeah, the lag's starting to come in, by the way, if you didn't notice, and I wonder why. I am gonna probably put the flying anvil right before we ride it next time. Although, yeah, I do want the flying anvil. Because it's really cool. I really like the idea of having the flying anvil. Alright, so here's what we have. So after you come out of this, right? So I'm gonna show you what we have. After we, well, I'm getting stuck. Okay, after we come out of here, we go up, we go through here, we take a visit to the brain, then we go back here, then we land in the middle of this square that I made. Over here, I'm gonna have a TNT cannon. We're gonna launch ourselves up, have about at this height, have a few pistons push back a rail for us, so we can land and continue our way through here, which is gonna be the player launcher. This thing's gonna take us all the way to the other side. Look at this. Then there we go. We land over here, and then here it's gonna take us to the elevator, which is gonna bring us down, and then I'm planning on having the floor open for you, so you just get out of the minecart, walk out, and fall through the hand as if Iron Man shot you, because look at his hands. You can tell what I mean. I hope. So, yeah. First, let's do the TNT cannon. I think I got it. I love the way this looks. Look at this, okay? It looks so messy, but it's so cool. Alright, so I'm gonna move away from that brain over there. We're gonna go, let's go from the beginning, actually. I'm gonna get myself some of these rails to reset. And I just messed something up, didn't I? No, I did not. I just broke it. Okay. So we're gonna get a minecart because I don't have it for some reason. Alright, and then place it down. Let's see if this works as I intended to. So this takes me up. I haven't actually tested it while me writing it, so I hope it works. Okay, yeah, so we're here. We get launched over here. We go through the brain. We go over here. We drop down. First TNT comes out. I did not make it back. Okay, yeah, takes us out of the minecart. Then the rest come. Boom. Oh, I didn't write the minecart. I thought you would immediately automatically write the minecart. Why don't you? I don't know. Okay, fine. Well then, basically the minecart flies through this. Why did this not work? Okay, I've rewired some things, and now let's see if it works. So we're gonna go over here. Boom. The anvil drops. Oh yeah. Okay, I need to explain to you guys how this works. All right. We get out of the minecart. We get launched up. That is it. Okay, fine. We write it. We get launched up. Yes, it's working. Okay, so let me show you guys how this works. So you come down, you come up from the bottom there. You just, regular railway. Once you're all the way over here I made it so you slow down so you can see the brain. You go through here. This activates or deactivates, or this activates this piston, which deactivates this piston, which makes the anvil fall, which I'm actually gonna replace now. Oh no, we can, last longer. The anvil falls, activates the strip wire hook, which activates this piston, which sends it flying. I just put many just in case, Sends it flying back into this water stream, which sends it back. Okay, the TNT's gonna activate now, which sends it flying back up. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up my whole thing. Okay, good. And then it activates this tripwire hook, which sends it flying back into here, which resets it. Now this tripwire is also connected to this, right? So I figured out, or I found out, that while you're in the minecart, you don't actually get sent flying up. You need to leave the minecart first, but I didn't want to do anything to leave the minecart. I didn't want to manually leave it. So this tripwire gets activated, which activates this thing over this dispenser, which sends a TNT, which is the first TNT that removes me from the minecart. Basically destroys my minecart. Now this, this was actually blew up my whole thing twice. It blew it up twice. So I put this little railway over here. That way it doesn't blow it up. Then, a lot of timing later, as you can see, over here, the next piece of TNT, or the next 8 pieces of TNT, get dispensed, which then, since now I'm over here, I get sent upward. I built this too because sometimes I was flying into this over here, or hitting some stuff on the top, and I didn't want to move them around, it was too much. Now, this whole thing, I had a massive wall of just, the whole wall was covered in pistons extending and stuff like the rest, but it all blew up. So I'm gonna do that again. Although first I want to get I want to get everything done. I want to get the elevator done. I think I'll do this in the end because I'm a bit tired out of making the same thing basically, but different. Like of making these walls everywhere. Even though it's really cool, I really like them. So now I'm gonna get this done, and then I'm gonna also want to do a heart. I want to do the power source of this thing, because it's got its thinking, but it doesn't have a power source. I want to do the power source over here, massive and stuff, and then we'll do that. Yeah. Alright guys, it looks like we are done. We are finished with the Redstone Monstrosity. Yeah, I know I said like I'm gonna do the TNT cannon and then check back in, but I got carried away and I just finished it. So let me give you a tour first in spectator mode of the whole thing, right? So first, you already saw this part, you go in, there's this crazy stuff over here. Then I gotta replace a rail over there. Then you go up and go into here. I replaced the wall with at the end with something a bit less messy. Oh, that was in the arm, not over here. Okay. So we have this area, you get sent back up through here. Through here. I added here the power source, which you guys have not seen, which is basically lava and chickens. That's a power source. The chickens, as they move along, they step on pressure plates. This one presses this button, and this is another dispenser that fires back. This one has a chance to press this button, which fires splash potions of fire resistance, which I already filled the chest like 7 times. And I'm in spectator mode, that's why I can't grab more. Okay. This one has a chance to hit this button, which activates this thing that does something in the brain. Who knows what's going on in its brain? Then this one fires and activates the other half of this machine, which it was on a second ago. It really was. Okay. So once you travel through here, you go into this area, you fall, the anvil falls down, which I believe you guys already saw, activates this thing, then goes back up, but then when that thing gets activated, the TNT comes, blows you all the way up to here. Once you hit this string, first this is activated. I think I already showed this, right? This is activated, then this, then the minecart comes out. Unfortunately, you don't go automatically in the minecart. You have to press it. So you press the minecart, you go through here. The whole thing over there resets, and I believe there's a few minecarts remaining still. Over here, you bounce around. There's none of these things intervene, I believe. And then once you get to this area, I believe you guys haven't seen this. But over here, I have the way he talks. It's very loud, as you can hear. It is just thieves things, trapdoors and stuff. And then there's a bunch of pistons over here because I had to fill in this wall, but there was redstone blocks and I didn't know what to do. And then the signal from what he talks travels to the brain through here, through observers. But what the brain is telling him to say goes through here, through the hoppers, and then back up and into his mouth that's in his shoulder. So then, after he goes, I don't think he talks, more like he roars. Once you activate this rail, the door, 3x3 piston door opens. This is not my design. I watched it from a video from Mumbo Jumbo, which I'm probably gonna link down in the description, and he didn't design it either. He credited somebody else, so you guys can go watch that. Then we have the flying machine. So over here, you can see I have a honey blocks flying machine. I put the redstone blocks over here so we can activate again over here. And then we have this big machine that's again a bit randomized. That's why some of the things are not activating as quickly, because it is all powered by like I don't even know from where, but it's all like randomized. Sometimes like part of the machines are active at certain times. As you can see right now, this just activated. So once you hit the string, this flying machine, as you can see, which is a design actually by Mumbo Jumbo, because I had seen in Hermitcraft Season 5. So this machine takes you all the way down through here. Once you reach this area, that redstone block powers this whole thing that you see here. I might decorate this a bit later. I don't know. I don't think it's necessary at all. So then, when you land, the door opens first, revealing this an entrance if you're on exit over here. Then this block pushes you out, and you fall through here. And then it closes back up, and the flying machine flies back up. Now, I did this because it's been a few days since I started recording this. Like I said, probably a week from you guys since Dungeons officially came out, and the DLC pack came out. So this is a jungle plank. Hint that I'm probably gonna make one, maybe make one if I have enough ideas, for the DLC jungle monster. And there's another one. Let's see if you have found it. There's another one of those things hidden around. Tell me in the comment section if you find it. Alright, so now let's cut to the actual ride. Oh yeah, I needed something to put here. And these things detect when it's nighttime for it to come out. I don't know much about the monster. I don't even know if he talks. Does he make sounds? Probably. But I don't even know. So let's go down to the ride. Alright, first I forgot to do this. We're gonna actually, no, not the redstone block, the anvil. Okay, we're gonna place the flying anvil. Alright, so we're gonna put it over there and boop. Okay, now we need to get down as fast as we can and actually replace this power rail as well. The one that's like over here, yeah, the one that broke. Alright. we're gonna go in the way we're supposed to go in. So we're gonna press this button. Yeah, I got rid of the redstone ore thing. It was too annoying. It wasn't closing. So we go through here, place our minecart, and goodbye. As you can see, we're going. It is very glitchy, and I wonder why. Okay, see, we get pushed out. Now we go through here. The anvil should be flying somewhere. Here's the brain. There's the power source. It's all very glitchy. Anvil falls. We go over here. We get blown up. You can see a wonderful spectacle of doors while the TNT comes over here and is traveling to the block. Pushes me out. Boom. Okay, there we go. Right on minecart. Where it's so glitchy. You can see over here how we're traveling. Once we hit that, the door opens. We land on the machine. Fly down. We gotta actually leave it. And once we get to the bottom, we get pushed out. And then it's like, goodbye. And there it is, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. It took really long to make. Probably the longest one that I've made so far. And I really enjoyed Minecraft Dungeons. I really enjoyed this mob that they made. So, yeah, thank you for watching. And if you really liked the video, consider subscribing. Hasta la vista.